So if you're watching this video, that probably means that you own one of these, the Sawstop Jobsite saw, whether it be the first generation or the second generation that actually comes with this attachment here, which is the dust collection blade guard. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can attach this right here to your first generation Sawstop, and if you own a second generation, I have a hose setup that is quite easy to attach and gets you going. So once you've got your blade guard out of the box, which looks like this, it's a very quick and simple process to put it in. You'll take out your cover here, and we will raise the blade to full height so that way I can get access to this lever. So you're going to simply pull the lever, pull out your existing riving knife, then grab your overhead dust collection guard, and you're going to put it in the same exact spot as you just got the riving knife out of. Once that's seated in place, push the little red lever back down, grab your cover right here, slide it around the blade, and then just click it back into place. Make sure that it is completely seated, clicks in, smooth. This comes down, and there you have it. As easy as that, simple. So as we come here underneath the MFT table, I have my dust extractor, which is the Festool MIDI. It's the second generation. This will work for any of the CT dust extractors as we are putting a Festool hose on it. So what you'll see here is the MIDI, then I have a dust cyclone, which is optional. This will work with just the MIDI by itself, but I really do like having this here. And then we have here what is a CMS. So this is by Festool, and this is for their CMS router table. However, I find that it actually works really well for this setup. So for $120, you get the hose, you get the Y splitter, so there's no guessing parts on what will and what won't work. I've already figured it out. So instead of using the standard hose, which is the 27mm here, and it's only a simple hose, I now have door hoses. So I have a 36mm hose this side, which is what we're going to put under the base of the table saw, and then I have a 27mm hose, which is actually going to attach the overhead dust collection guard. We place that in place here, and now we move to the overhead dust collection guard, and we simply put the 27mm hose in place, and we are ready to roll. Now, as you can see, there is virtually zero dust whatsoever. So if we take a little zoom in here, you'll notice out of that entire cut there, that's all the dust that I could accumulate. Now, we all know how bad this can be sometimes. The dust collection on this particular saw is fantastic. However, there's always a little bit that comes off of the blade, and eventually it ends up making quite a big mess. But that, I can live with. So I hope that this video was informative for you if you own a job site saw, or maybe you may find another use for this great little Festool attachment. The price of the dust collection blade guard comes in at $120, and the hose with the Y splitter, everything attached to it, ready to go, is also $120. So for $240 you can have this and the hose, which I think is a fantastic little setup, and there's no guesswork needed on what attachments you might need to buy and doing trial and error. It's already been figured out. If you do own the second generation Sawstop Jobsite saw, you have already received this overhead dust collection guard, so all you would need to purchase is the Festool CMS router table hose. Like I said, it has everything in there ready to go. You simply just plug it in and away you go. So I will leave a link in the description to the overhead dust collection guard and the CMS router table hose. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comments section, or feel free to message me on Facebook or Instagram.